Baseball returns to CN8 next Saturday and Sunday afternoons, May 13th and 14th, both days live at 1 o'clock, when the Altoona Curve come to Mercer County Waterfront Park to meet the Trenton Thunder. Join CN8 Sports all spring and summer for coverage of the Thunder, the Reading Phillies, the Harrisburg Senators, and the Wilmington Blue Rocks. Visit cn8.com on the web for the entire minor league baseball schedule.
A multi-talented Scott Bradley with all his clever analysis. Tune in for that. The head coach of the Princeton Tigers, and right now his team trails by a score of 2-1 here as we go to the bottom half of the third inning.
Just dripping with sincerity. It's amazing.
I was. Will Corbett hits for the first time today. He came in as a defensive replacement for Mike Bascom, who left after the first inning. And Corbett shows bunt, and it counts 1 ball, 1 strike. Will Corbett hasn't had a chance to swing the bat too much this year. Gets under this one and fouls it back out of play.
Although our cameras couldn't follow that last foul ball, there's a driveway not far behind the bleachers here. You can kind of see a couple cars going by in the background there. And someone is lucky that they are not visiting the body shop later this afternoon.
Pitch by Pappas on the outside corner, called third strike, and Corbett is caught looking for the first out here in the bottom half of the third.
How about that curveball from Nick Pappas? That was a major league hook. Spotted nicely on the outside part of the plate. Kind of buckled Corbett's knees. First strikeout.
So with 1 out recorded, Joe Cuervo, who started the day at .364 as a hitter, but he fouled out. So the catcher his first time up. Shows bunt on a pitch that's way outside, and it's ball 1.
That's just to keep the defense honest, I would think. I'd be surprised if the base is empty if Joe Cuervo hitting .364 is going to be up there to bunt.
Swung on and missed. Nice pitch by Pappas, and the count 1 ball and 1 strike. Cuervo's the guy you really want to keep off the bases, because starting the week, he was 12th in the NCAA in steals. So this is a big out here for Pappas. The pitch was high and bunted foul by Cuervo. Well, he wanted to do his best to get on, but that pitch was well up and out of the zone. And still, he tried to take it up the first baseline for the base hit.
Good hitter. He's just a good all-around player.
Look how high that pitch is, though, Bob. It's up by his eyes, and still, Cuervo tries to put it down and then tries to beat it out for the hit.
It was ball 2. There's no question about that. But he's a very aggressive player, plays the game full speed. He's actually 14th in the country in stolen bases per game.
Here's the pitch to him on the outside corner, and the second batter of the inning is retired, caught looking. Another strikeout for Pappas, the second of the game. There's 2 down.
That's the same pitch he just struck Corbett out with. A major league curveball on the outside part of the plate. Watch this. That's a noon to 6 curveball, painting the black on the outside part. He buckled the knees of Will Corbett. He did the same to Joe Cuervo.
Well, Scott Bradley told us that as long as Pappas can stay around the plate, he'll be tough to beat. But walks have been his problem this year. Ray Navarrete, the hitter here, grounded out his first time up. Puts his average down close to only the 400 mark now.
He's struggling. Struggling at the plate.
1 ball is the count to Ray Navarrete.
20th in the country coming into today in Division I baseball batting average-wise.
Also scored 57 runs to lead this team. Gets under this one. Coming on the center fielder with a diving catch. No. Mickey Martin can't make it, and into second base goes Ray Navarrete. It looked like Martin had it lined up and then dove at the last second. I don't know how the official score is going to rule this one.
Well, you have to rule it a double, Mick. There's no other way to rule it. But Mickey Martin, you could see, went back at the start, and then, realizing that the ball was hit off the end of the bat, not off the sweet spot, had to come in and didn't give himself enough time to catch up with that one. That was just a poor banana route sort of taken by Mickey Martin in center field. He misjudged it off the bat, started back, and then realized at the last moment that that one was a sort of a dying quail down in front of him.
Another double for Ray Navarrete this season, as that number continues to climb. So now he's at second with 2 out, and here is Alfie Curtelli, who is the long ball threat in this lineup, and he was taking a downtown cut there and swung over it for strike 1.
13th double on the year, by the way, for Navarrete. You're right. Alfie Curtelli's got 13 home runs. He was swinging for number 14. Tapped back to the pitcher in the first, rather in the second. That was his only at-bat so far today. 0 for 1. But He is looking to yank one down the left field line. There's no question about that.
He didn't get cheated with that swing. Here's the pitch, swung on, and another good breaking ball. And the count is 2 balls, no strikes now. Or rather, 2 strikes, no balls. 2-0.
So Pappas with a steady diet of off-speed pitches so far to the better hitters in this Seton Hall Pirate lineup. And they're biting.
2-strike pitch coming up to Critelli. Outside, try to get him to chase it, and he wouldn't.
Wasted a fastball away, you're right. And that's not only to try to keep the batter honest, but also to see if he'll swing at a bad pitch. Smart use of the count.
Swung on, and he got under this one. The second baseman, Jay Mitchell, calls for it. In the short right field grass, he makes the catch to retire the side. No runs on 1 hit. There were no errors. And 1 left on. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Nick Pappas. So we go now to the bottom half of the inning. It's still 2-1.